Hi everyone, this is Sinead and Lisa. We are co-facilitating the Anam Cara Art and Soul Retreat in Ireland in October this year. And we are back today with another video all about the power of creativity and how we feel creativity is a very important aspect to life, and how you can tap into numerous energies and beings and feelings through the magic of getting a bit creative with art. So did you want to say a bit first about how you use your creativity in your daily practice?
Oh, sure. Well, my creativity is, I feel that art is life. But what creativity does is, I feel it's a bridge between our the inner and the outer worlds. So creativity really brings you into your subconscious, into your soul. So really, I call it a dance with divinity, you know? So I think, it's creativity is all of our superpowers. It's, we are creators as beings. So what I feel is creativity is, it's really what makes us human, and I think when you tap into it, and there can be no judgment, because when you judge it, that comes from the limited self. For me, creativity is like limitless potential. It's like, tapping into eternity. So if you do it and you're free with no judgment, it's really empowering. And for me, creativity, I do it on a daily basis. I do mandalas. I developed something called the Harmonia practice, which is really a holistic, integrated process. It incorporates essential oils, meditation, journaling, and we're going to do this on the retreat, which is amazing.
Yeah, I love that practice.
Mandala making, and then really witnessing. So it's really like this integration, and it's almost like you're talking to your soul, and your soul saying, speaking to you through your art. And when you look at your mandala, this is what I do. When you look at your mandala, you're like, oh, okay. It really it informs you about the mysteries of life. And for me, Ireland is really about the magic and the mysteries of life. And I feel like, especially the sites we're going to, those were like creative portals. And so
definitely.
I'm really excited to bring people to creating these sites. So what about you? What's your practice?
So I have a similar kind of practice, like a spiritual practice with art, with painting specifically. And I like to try and practice something every day, something small. And I like to blend it. With your practice, the Harmonia practice, I first experienced that when we first met in Greece.
That's right.
That's on your retreat that you ran there. And the idea of kind of blending it with yoga is something that I was inspired from you years ago.
Right.
And with your yoga art book. And now my main practice is like a morning practice, because I'm now pregnant. So it's kind of, everything's a bit different to my normal practice.
Right.
But I would start with a little meditation into my womb, like a checking in. And I don't do too much yoga now because I can't really move very well. I do a little bit of womb yoga. That's for pregnancy. And then I have my little journal that I would kind of paint in every day. Not every day, let's be honest, but most days of the week I would do that, and with the intention to do it every day. And sometimes I write a little bit too, and that would take only about 20 minutes on average each day. There's some days I might do longer if I've had more time, but I would never put too much pressure on myself to have to do it for hours every morning. And and I also have a studio in Dublin, so I work painting on big canvases at the moment, so many layers and lots of colors. And and that's also a very visionary practice. It's more like I'm allowing the painting to speak to me. I'm allowing the space in the painting. So I'm not getting the canvas and sketching out a tree or something on it first,
Right.
Because I want it to come from a space that almost isn't me, that I'm really the portal, that I'm almost another part of the paintbrush, if that makes sense. So painting quite slow, but very pale colors to begin with, and building up and seeing the images within the painting, and even having conversations sometimes with them. Like what do you want? Is like kind of might ask it a question. What do you want, or what do you need? And you write it down in your journals what's coming. What do they call that? Response writing, I think it's called, maybe.
Call and response.
Yeah, you're just like, so you're kind of having a conversation with your unconscious mind.
Yeah.
And I believe that all of our consciousness connects, as Carl Jung spoke about universal consciousness.
Collective, yeah.
So as we connect with our unconscious mind, we're connecting with really what it is to be human, the experience right now, I think, on the earth, and what it means. We are influenced by each other when you don't even realize it,
right?
You know, and yeah, that's how I feel. I mean, I've been doing art since I was 16, so it's something very ingrained in my being that I have to create in this way somehow. And I don't know exactly why, but it's just there, you know, and I'm just kind of going with that. That's how I'm here to express myself.
Right.
But like you said, all human people have within themselves to be creative in so many different ways. Like creativity isn't like necessarily making an art piece or sculpture or music or anything traditional. You know, creating is everything that we do.
Yes.
From like getting up and breathing, you know, we're living a creative life. Like life is creative. I think you said something like that.
I really love that.
Art is life. Yeah.
I think also it's almost like you're curating your life. You're creating and curating. So with intention and you know, like intention and growth, you're like, oh, I want to do that. I want to go, you know, I want to experience this. I want to go to Ireland. I want to, you know. So it's
I like
powerful.
that, creating and curating. They're very similar words. Yeah.
Right? I think they're from probably the same root. Curation, creating, and it's almost like we're also like connoisseurs. Do you know what I mean? Like, like it's like carpe diem, like seize the moment. And I think that's what we're really offering to our retreat goers is seize the moment. And for me, just to end it, I think that we're talking about art has no rules, right? There's no right or wrong. There's no right or wrong. It's just you being, it's almost like you expressing your authentic self to the world and really being seen. Right?
Yeah.
Like
seen with love and respect as well. Like whatever your art teacher told you, if you're thinking about coming to a retreat but you're worried about that side of it, whatever your art teacher told you at school, just throw that out the window. Like just chuck it out the window. Like that was just some of the worst ways of teaching art is normally in secondary school or high school in the States. That kind of level is really bad for art teaching.
Yeah,
you know?
It's really about nurturance and, you know, really expressing your true authentic self. So join us.
So thanks for watching, and below a link for the website for the retreat so you can find out more about the schedule and more in-depth details of the location. But we'll make another video about the retreat space and the sites, so keep an eye out for that. And have a great day.
Namaste.
Thanks for watching.
Carpe diem. We say carpe diem.
Bye.